guys, this is Brevort, and we are back in the Metacraft Wild West. So I made this vision board here. This is a list of things that I want to get done on the server because I have a lot of unfinished projects. And if you don't know my playstyle, that's kind of what I do. I do a lot of tinkering, a lot of like starting stuff, but not a lot of completing stuff. But that's not so great on a server because there's people expecting me to finish stuff. So I made a list of things that I need to finish and also a list of ideas I have. So my mini game, which I decided we're going to call Meta-Anomaly, a mixture of Metacraft and Anomaly. Apollion asked me to build a build at his base, so that's something I got to do. I need to build a sniffer farm, a horse, finish the horse project that we have out over that way, which you can't see from here because the chunks aren't loaded, but we have a path to spawn that we started building, our nether tunnel we've started working on, a potion brewer, we need to finish our storage room, we need to do a build at the stronghold, we need to, enbentz is playing Meta Z, so he just was killed by zombies. Also a squid is unaliving itself behind me. Mob farm at spawn, which I actually am just about ready to finish, so I'm very excited about that, and our desert village, which is out over that way. All right, here we are. This I kind of lost inspiration on, so I don't really know what to build here, but I'm sure we can figure something out at some point. I think the Wild West theme and like the sandstone huts that they have here don't really mesh too well. So I think that's part of the reason why I kind of lost inspiration on this. So I think I need to rebuild the village from scratch, kind of, and make it more like Wild West themed. So we're here at Blossom Hills, and I have built, this is really early on in the server, but I never made a video on it. There is a mob farm inside this, like, mound here. This is like a custom built hill here. I don't know if a lot of people know that. I was very surprised at how well I terraformed this. But yeah, there's a mob farm inside here, and I recently added trapdoors to it, so it's only a creeper farm now, and spiders as a byproduct. If I go ahead and do this so you can see a little bit better. So yeah, this is like a creeper farm. The trapdoors flip back and forth. It's a pretty simple farm build. Pretty simple mob farm. And here's the collection system. It's picking up a lot of random junk because it used to be a like general purpose mob farm. But I realize now that I didn't need that, and no one really was buying anything but the bones and the gunpowder. And since Beagle has a bone shop right next door, I decided to turn it into a gunpowder shop solely. So yeah. Also, this is a really good, this is some really good terraforming that I did. I'm pretty happy with this. I did talk to one person, and they said, I can't remember who it was, they said that they knew it was like custom built, but that's only because they had seen it beforehand. So it is pretty good. Also, there are mobs spawning down here. But the one thing we do need to do is build an AFK platform for this. And I feel bad that I haven't done this till now, because I did tell Beagle pretty early on that I was going to convert this over to a creeper farm. So let's get this working. Ooh, okay. I just need to build a platform here, and I have an idea for a build I want to do. So let's hop over to a time lapse. Alright, so if you haven't figured it out yet, this is a hang glider. So I decided to put this in because we already have a couple of the, this is going to be tricky to get in, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Alright, so I think what I need to do is close the trapdoor and then, like, face plant into the trapdoor. Got it! Okay, I didn't even need to use the trapdoor. Okay, so my AFK spot is right here, and there's the farm should be fully active from here, but like none of the extra caves should be loaded, except maybe some of them that's in the terrain here. But yeah, this should be perfect. So let's see how it looks from free cam. It looks great. I love it. Oh yeah. Now, when it comes to soul energy, I still need 5 more units of soul energy to zap the souls into me, and they need to be starch-based souls in order for them to work with the Skulk, because Skulk has some kind of strange interaction with the starches. So, how do we find these starchy souls on the Metacraft server? Well, there is one mob in the game that has an affinity for finding plants underneath the surface of the earth. And that would be sniffers. So we are going to be enlisting some private eyes, or I guess private noses, to investigate the server to find out who has the most starchy souls, and maybe we can get some from the sniffers. Alright, so I need to drop these off at people's bases, but I don't want to wait like 20 minutes for them to hatch at everyone's bases, so we do need some moss to speed them up. So where do I get moss? I think Potato's moss shop is all sold out. Yeah, it is. That's not good. Well, I'm sure we can find moss somewhere around Blossom Hills, right?
Hey, Brevort, what you doing down there?
I was just looking at moss blocks. I wasn't gonna steal them for my sniffers or anything. Not at all. Nope. Just looking at them.
Oh, well, since you're not doing anything important, you want to discuss some business? By the way, I'm up here. Hi.
Up here.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's good. Right there is good. You're close enough to me. Oh, I fell a little bit.
I
Anyway,
don't know where you are.
I'm below you now. You're
I see
higher
you,
than me.
okay.
Oh no, I'm falling. Ah! You know what? Business is probably better discussed on the ground. Anyway, you got glow ink?
I do. I have so much glow ink. I've literally been carrying around literal shulkers of glow ink.
Okay,
Like, not even joking.
wow, that's fantastic because this chest right here is like calling your name, saying, Brevort, put glow ink inside of me and sell me for however much diamonds you want. enbentz doesn't want any of your profit. He just wants you to have a nice place to sell your glow ink. Isn't that crazy that it's saying all that?
I thought it was saying something along the lines of enbentz doesn't have that many diamonds left, and probably needs some. That's what it sounds like to me.
I don't want any of your diamonds. I just want you to put
The glow
glow
ink
ink
wants you to
in
have
this
it.
barrel. The glow ink wants me to have diamonds. Well, that's a big diamond. Why would I take that? I haven't done anything. I've just kind of been weird since you walked in here.
Well, you're giving me a barrel, and this barrel's worth a lot. I'm putting an investment into it.
Oh, well,
I think I'm gonna make a
okay.
lot more than that, so
All right, well then I will take it. Thank you very much.
I just need to think of a price. So you're doing white dye for 1 diamond for a stack. This is 1 for 2 stacks. Okay, so I'll probably do 1 for... People don't use that much glow ink. Maybe 1 for a stack would be good?
Yeah, I think so. I
Okay.
mean, I would pay more than that, but I think it's
I
since you have
was
so much, like
thinking...
why ask for more, you know?
Yeah, I was thinking 1 for 32, but like your
Yeah, but
prices
when
are
you have
better than
that
that.
much,
Yeah.
my prices are okay.
All right, 1 diamond for 1 stack. Perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh, there's already a sniffer here. I'm gonna put another one. You better believe it. Ooh, nice erosion 5 area over there.
Hello, Brevort.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Uh, I I'm good, but my throat is not perfect today. Sorry.
Ah, that's all right.
Okay, so thank you very much for your time. And okay, so I would like to invite you for something in my base. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Welcome in my base. I think it's your first time officially.
I think it is. Other than the times I've just hung out here and added things,
yeah,
added
I know.
pranks.
Yes. I would like back. Maybe you know on the beginning of the season I was invite people here to build few things. We have of course Mr. Hammond in background from enbentz. I have beautiful owl from Faye and aquarium built by Zen. And I think it's time that Brevort will build something here officially.
All right.
And where you can build, um, you can choose plot if it's empty like this. Here, it's okay. I've marked few plots with bamboo blocks, so this is taken. But you can build whatever you want. One rule: don't build anything bigger than my buildings
Okay.
in general. And I will be very glad if it will be something different than huge pig.
Okay. No giant pigs. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that this is perfect opportunity to build something nice or a prank or whatever. But please stay in team.
Okay.
This is the only rules.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. So unfortunately, I need to run a little because I'm at school right now. So thank you for your time, and I will wait for your build here.
All right. See ya.
See you. Thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye. All right, so here is our sniffer that we put at Apollion's base. It's not a giant pig, it's a giant sniffer. I think this fits into the nature theme well, though, because it has like the moss and it's like a sniffer nest, and sniffers are natural, I guess. Yeah. Question mark. I think it's okay. Apollion talked to me and said he liked it, so that's good. I am going to make this into a sniffer farm, though, so I got to figure out how to squeeze that in here real quick. All right, so the farm is done. So basically, there's a little opening here, which is where the seeds end up. They go in here, and if we throw a pearl, we can get inside and see... Oh, it just activated. So some seeds should go in here now. So the way this works is there's an item despawn timer here, filled up like completely with stone, and then it goes to this. I put redstone on netherrack, but really because I didn't have a choice. And then it goes to here, and there's really no good way for me to show this without using free cam. But there's trapdoors here, and then the water goes out, pushes them here to the hopper, and then that goes to the chest. So yeah. And also, Apollion said to make sure there's a sign with the name of it and my name on it. I don't really know what to name it, so I guess I'm just going to write Sniffer Statue. So since 1.20.4 came out and the diamond ore generation has been increased so much, the price, or the value rather, of diamonds has just dropped so much. So like all the shops are sold out of stuff. We're all like out of stock everywhere. Even my Deep Dark shop is out of stuff, which a lot of the stuff wasn't selling, but now it's like selling like hotcakes, basically. The Soul Speed books are all gone. The Skulk is all gone, and like the second I refill it, it's gone again. And I'm pretty sure it was like 1 diamond for 9 stacks, because when I started, that was a really good deal for me because I had so much Skulk, and people didn't have many diamonds. So it was really good for me. But now lots of people have diamonds and I don't have a lot of skulks. So I think I need to raise the price on that after I finish the current orders. And I was pretty surprised that the Swift Sneak books were actually sold out, because that's pretty... It used to be pretty high, but now it's not so high. It was a really good deal back in the day until Mike and Beagle started undercutting us and offering Swift Sneak books for 24 diamonds. So you know what I say to that? I say that Mob Movers were selling Swift Sneak 3 books for 9 diamonds. That's right, you can get a Swift Sneak 3 book now for just 9 diamonds at Mob Movers. No refunds accepted, of course, but still, that's a really good deal. They might be bootlegs, but anyway, the quality of them doesn't matter, because when you're getting such a great deal on Swift Sneak, it's just amazing. And yeah. And you may be wondering how I'm getting away with selling Swift Sneak books for such a good deal on the Metacraft server. Well, as it turns out, I am the sheriff of the Wild West, and that means I can just do whatever I want. Like, no one's here to police me. All right, moving on to my next project. This is going to be a quick one this episode. We'll probably work on it more in the future, probably mostly off camera. But this is the Meta Mining Hall of Fame. So last time we did the meta mining competition, where we all went out and mined as many ores as we could in 45 minutes. And I decided to make like a Hall of Fame type of thing in here. But it's just starting, so yeah. So I'll do a little bit of that off camera and then show it off when it is a little bit more complete. All right, so our first event's Hall of Fame is set up here. I just need my head to put on the armor stand here, so let's get that. There we go. And then I'll just need everyone else's heads, so for the people that played anyway. Bam, there we go. So there is my head on my armor stand, and I'm not sure what one to put on this, or what armor. And I thought about using armor trims, but the thing with armor trims is it'd be really expensive. Like, I'd need like 7 diamonds per armor piece per like different ore per time we played. So that's like 7 times 3 times like 8. So that would be what? 21 times 8, so 168 armor trims, which is like a ton. So, and then on top of that, that's like per time, not 168 armor trims, but 168 diamonds. So like each ore gives you like 2.2 on average. So like it would be like over a stack of diamond ore just to just to do that, and I don't think that's worth it to do armor trims. I mean, I guess yeah, in some cases we'd be able to have multiple, because like someone can win more than one, or we could have like the gold one could just be gold, and the diamond one could just be diamond, and the iron one could just be iron. But I honestly think that this would just work better, so just doing leather. So, and it is pretty close to the correct color, so yeah. All right, so let's see what it looks like so far. If we go in, we can put our cart down, and you'll see here, there we got our first haul there, and then it's hard to align the camera. I have a mod that makes it so the minecart automatically turns, so you don't have to move your mouse when you go around a turn. But if you're turning to like look around, it makes it a little bit strange. But yeah, I think I like it quite a bit. It's going to be expandable. It loops back around to there. And yeah, and also you'll notice the usage of the powered rails is really sparse. I intentionally wanted it to go slow here so you could see the Hall of Fame a little bit better, but you actually don't need that many powered rails if you look, to go like basically the top speed. So yeah. Now the only downside to that is if you get out, it'll actually slow right down, so it does need an entity in it to go the top speed for very long. Alright, so we're back at our vision board, and we actually got a couple things done. We got the mob farm at spawn done, we got Apollion's build done, and honestly, we got pretty well done on the project we started today. So I was thinking I would have to add a project to this list, but I think it's good for now, in that I don't actually have to do that. So yeah, just need to get the heads from the people that that participated, and beyond that, I think we're done with that. So yeah, we got basically 3 things done today, which is absolutely amazing. Well, anyways, guys, that is just about going to do it for this one. I really enjoyed making this episode, and if you enjoyed watching it, make sure to leave a like so that way I know that you did, and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next one. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.